Let's see here. All sugar, a little sugar never no harm. All sugar, a little sugar never no harm. So would it hurt you if you gave me some? Oh, honey, everybody wants some love, yeah. Oh, honey, everybody wants some love, yeah. So would it hurt you if you gave me some? Two lumps are good, but a handful is better. So sweet on the lips with the tongue you can measure. Climb the tallest branches from the trunk and root. Feast the finest nectar from the ripest fruit. Can I grab a bit of honey from a queen of a hive of bees? Please. All sugar, everybody needs some love, yeah. All sugar, everybody needs some love, yeah. Don't you think you should come and get you some? Two lumps are good, but a handful is better. So sweet on the lips with the tongue you can measure. Climb the tallest branches from the trunk and root. Feast the finest nectar from the ripest fruit. Can I grab a bit of honey from a queen of a hive of bees? Please, please, hey. All right, that's a song I wrote called Sugar. Actually, I co-wrote it, so my friend Dave Yaden and I wrote that one together. And that's on my new album. Yeah, what up, y'all? Good to have you here. Trying to make some friends. All right, if you guys are into blues tunes, let me see, I might have another blues song. Yeah. This one's called A Man That Can Last. Come on. All right. Well, your clothes couldn't hit the ground fast enough for my taste. I left the message button all across your floor, but I'll do it again for the look on your face. Whoa, you would tremble, shiver as I roam through your glen. Can you still feel my warm breath as I spell out your name over and over again? Ooh, well, my love is long, but it sure ain't fast. A pretty little creature like you, girl, deserves a mind that can't last. Yay! Woo! You will tremble and shake with the breeze from your dawn down into your leg. And I'll take my time to climb it away your delicate branches there. I've got your pearly little apples cupped in my hands. It's the fruit of eating I can send a man through hell and have him come on back again. Ooh. Well, my love is long, but it sure ain't fast. A pretty little creature like you, girl, deserves a mind that can't last. Yeah. Ooh. Sugar, can you feel me as I'm leaning to kiss you on your lips? Yeah, feel me as I work my way from your ears down your neck to your back and into your hips. Whoa, you would tremble and shiver as I roam through your glen. Can you still feel my warm breath as I spell out your name over and over again? Ooh. Well, my love is long, but it sure ain't fast. A pretty little creature like you, girl, deserves a mind that can't last. Oh, I love everything. Thanks for listening, y'all. Yeah, I love everything, and I try writing in as many different styles as I can. I love blues an awful lot, but I've got a lot to learn when it comes to the blues too. But at the very least, I love writing for it. And then here, I'll do something different for you. This is kind of a Latin tune that I wrote. It's called "Drunk on Your Mystique." Unfamiliar waters, I heard the song of passing ships. Was at an estuary harbor. It was shaped just like the contour of your hips. An incantation settles out the under every eclipse. Poetry in a beauty mark written beneath your lips. Single spot of punctuation reverse soft. In a whisper, sipping on a fantasy with a drunk on your mystique. Am I governed by a trade wind? Or nudged along by changing tides? It's an ebb and flow towards harbor that penetrates the shore of your generous divide, yeah. Incantation settles out the under every eclipse. Poetry in a beauty mark written beneath your lips. Single spot of punctuation reverse soft. In a whisper, sipping on a fantasy with a drunk on your mystique. Incantation settles out the under every eclipse. Poetry in a beauty mark written beneath your lips. A single spot of punctuation, however soft and brief. In a whisper, sipping on a fantasy with a drunk on your mystique. Oh yeah, sipping on a fantasy with a drunk on your mystique. Oh yeah, sipping on a fantasy with a drunk on your mystique. Oh yeah, sipping on a fantasy with a drunk on your mystique. Oh yeah, sipping on a fantasy with a drunk on your mystique. Oh yeah, sipping on a fantasy with a drunk on your mystique. All right, that one's called "Drunk on Your Mystique." That's a song I wrote. Freebird. You know what? I won't do Freebird because I'm just playing originals for this set. But I will do one that I wrote called "Rare Bird." And "Rare Bird" is about art and artists and the unconscious mind and the very fascinating discovery of unlocking all that stuff, I guess, as we get older, making things, you know? All of us humans. Take it easy, Thomas. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thank you all for hanging out. All right, so this is called "Rare Bird." Oh, forgive me. I forgot I need to change that. I am the rarest of bird, friendly and forthright and taciturn, singing melody I swear I never heard, unconsciously chauffeured. I'm a rare bird. I'm like action in hand, reaching for something thoughts didn't command, certifiably absurd, or so I've heard, unconsciously chauffeured. I'm a rare bird. We are remarkable brightness of creature, mysterious ways and colorful features, idiots and sages, paradoxical phrases, mazes of every kind. I could be sleight of hand. There was a bird who sang, yet it vanished again. I could roll up my sleeve or repeat the prestige that just occurred. Then again, I'm a rare bird. We are remarkable brightness of creature, mysterious weight and colorful features, idiots and sages, paradoxical phrases, mazes of every kind. I am the rarest of birds, friendly and forthright and taciturn, singing melody I swear I never heard, unconsciously chauffeured. I'm a rare bird. I'm a rare bird. I'm a rare. That one's called Rare Bird. These next ones are in like dadgad. So give me a second here. I need to kind of readjust the guitar. But I appreciate you all hanging out and listening. That's so cool of you. My name is Mike Vitale. I'm a singer-songwriter. I grew up in Visalia, California, and I've been moving around Southern California since then. I live in Los Angeles right now, but I might move again at some point. It's fun to get to experience different places. I've been touring the United States a lot, like not fancy touring, like we're talking like I'm sleeping in people's guest bedrooms and playing house concerts and that sort of stuff, but it's a lot of fun. And I just got back from doing one of those in the Midwest. I'm going to be home now for about 4 or 5 months, so I thought, you know what? I want to start live streaming and meeting more people, playing more music, get my music out there. So it's cool that you're here and listening, and I appreciate that a lot. And hopefully you like this next tune. This one's called Gone. It's about the end of a relationship that I was in about 10 years ago or so. At the time, I was completely going out of my skull. And I think this song was good catharsis for me. But there's a line in the song where I talk about that, you know, as the crazy stops pacing between my ears. I'm sure maybe you can relate to that feeling, you know. I got dumped. It hurt. Turn that bad boy down. picture of the two of us when we were out drinking. You were smiling at the camera and I was blinking. And as quick as any moment ever comes along, there you were and now you're gone. Like a rowboat song floating on downstream. Maybe happiness and hurt in life is truly just a dream. 'Cause like anything good that ever comes along, it floats downstream until it's gone. And as the crazy stops pacing between my ears, the silence between us goes from days to weeks to months to years. Boy, you keep trying, you're gonna make it worse until everything she says is cordial but terse. Fighting for a heart that'll never bend. It's like staring at love through a looking glass from the opposite end. It was close to you before you looked along. Now it's far away and then it's gone. And as the crazy stops pacing between my ears, the silence between us goes from days to weeks to months to years. Boy, you keep trying, you're gonna make it worse until everything she says is cordial but terse. Found a picture of the two of us when we were out drinking. You were smiling at the camera and I was blinking. And as quick as any moment ever comes along, it floats downstream until it's gone. It was close to you before you looked too long. Now it's far away and then it's gone. 'Cause like anything good that ever comes along, you close your eyes and then it's gone. All right, that's a song I wrote called Gone. That is on an album that I put out in 2021. It's available to listen to on all the streaming services if you'd like to do that. It's also here on YouTube in various incarnations. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate it, brother Luke. Thanks for hanging out. Stoked to have you all here. This next one, it's a Latin tune. The story for the song, though, I think is kind of interesting. I'm a fan of Mark Twain. I have several songs. There was a song earlier in this live stream that I played that was also instigated by Mark Twain. But this one revolves around a story about him and Halley's Comet. So supposedly about a year before he passed away, he was being interviewed. And at some point in time during the topic of the interview, they started talking about Halley's Comet. He said, yeah, I hear it's going to pass by again next year. And he's like, funnily enough, I was born the day that Halley's Comet passed by Earth. And I hear it's coming again this next year. And I feel like we're two freaks that belong together and we should go out together. And then, not a joke, 1 year later, April 21st rolls by and Halley's Comet passes by Earth and Mark Twain dies. And I thought that was so incredible story-wise that it became an integral part of this song. The song is called Mark Twain, and the pen name Mark Twain was actually stolen. So
he stole it. Samuel Langhorne Clemens stole it from another steamboat pilot that wrote for the Steamboat Almanac under that pen name, and he thought it was such a cool pen name that he started using it himself. He talks about that in Life on the Mississippi. But essentially, Mark Twain is a measurement of depth. It was something that they used to call out to each other because the Mississippi River is a muddy-bottomed river. It's constantly changing in depth and size and shape and form. In more recent years, not so much because of modernness, but at that time, most definitely. So essentially, Mark Twain means safe travels. That was the minimum amount of depth necessary for that steamboat to pass safely. So that's what that means, is safe travels. I think it's kind of a cool pen name. The outer rim of cold and harshest fly, but back around again you turn to Jim, a florid wide, highly spun bewitching pose to admire from the ground. Or better yet, you near to me as you make your sunlit ride. You're a comet who brushed along the sky and never took to his journey alone. You're a gift from the heavens, a love and creation, wrapped in the confines of flesh and bone. Divine spark and the emergence of life. A creature will listen to the balance is perfect and right, perfect and right. Silence looms amongst the cold, alone in black and night. So I exhaust myself to bring you all my energy and light. While I'm bit drunk at distance, touch you closer for a prize. The beginnings of our universe reflecting in your misty eyes. You're a comet who brushed along the sky and never took to this journey alone. You're a gift from the heavens, a love and creation, wrapped in the confines of flesh and bone. Divine spark and the emergence of light. A creature who will listen to the balance is perfect and right, perfect and right. The mass of love that draws you closer to my warming light, melts your inner being to release you from your flight. The gift you'll share was meant that are standing on our earth can watch our loving embrace and our universal birth. You're a comet who brushed along the sky and never took to this journey alone. You're a gift from the heavens, a love and creation, wrapped in the confines of flesh and bone. Divine spark and the emergence of light. A creature who will listen to the balance is perfect and right, perfect and right. That one's called Mark Twain. Oh, thank you so much. You know, what's really funny, Luke, is I've been doing these live streams the past 5 days or so, like a lot. I've been doing a lot of them. And I didn't realize this, but I didn't do my audio properly. So I was just like playing guitar and singing directly into my phone. And I was doing all this looping stuff, but nobody was hearing it on all the services. And nobody was bothering telling me this. I was just like singing over nothing or whatever. And I just went about my business doing this for probably about 24 hours, like total time. Not even realizing that I was playing music like an idiot. I fixed it this morning though, so I'm glad you're hearing it. That's very nice. This next one is about a one-night stand. And this started at my friend Brittany's house, where she was having a party, and her younger sister came up to me and said, "Hey, you want to cuddle?" And far be it from me to turn down cuddles. So, I was like, this is just for like tonight kind of cuddles, right? And she's like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, cool. But then she was really, really funny and really cool and really awesome. And I wanted to go on a date with her. So I thought the next day, I was like, fuck, I think calling her is a bad idea, but I'm going to try calling her. So I try calling her. I get the answering machine or whatever, voicemail, you know. And then I try the next day, same thing. Third day, she picks up. She's like, "Hey, yeah, remember that conversation we had?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I do remember that conversation." And that was the end of that. But I got this song. And it's called Fool for You. If you like it, there's a version here on YouTube with my band that turned out really fucking cool. We recorded it live, one take. All right, this is called Fool for You.
Touch of your skin against mine was flawless and supine as I read your story in braille. My resolve was as frail as that tall tale that lingered from my tongue. Now I'm all twisted up like a tie that's been wrong. Maybe it's a conversation we had in bed, or maybe I just wanna see your eyes roll back in your head. Maybe you're a drive from a stranger's cigarette. But once I've got you on my lips, you're hard to forget. And now that you've got me where you want, you're moving from hot to cool. And now that you've got me where you want, woman, I'm a fool for you. Feeling your chest heave as a lion there asleep. Now I'm baiting every breath so that the moment isn't cheap. You resolve to entail a love said to guide me away from some nautical course that perhaps I'd rather stay.
playing hard to get. Perhaps you just want me to forget. Maybe I'm a marionette on strings, trying to measure your depth beyond an enemy. And now that you've got me where you own, you're moving from hot to cool. And now that you've got me where you own, woman, I'm a fool for you. And now that you've got me where you are, you're moving from hot to cool. And now that you've got me where you are, woman, I'm a fool for you. That's a song I wrote called Fool For You. All these songs that I've been playing this set, this is all stuff that I wrote. And it's all stuff that's available on the internet to listen to if you'd like to. This next one's called Time Machine. And this is a song that I wrote when I was feeling very, very depressed one night. Life was taking an opposite direction than where my intentions were wanting it to go. And the thing that cheered me up that night was a memory of my older brother. He's 9 years older than me and about 14 years older than my younger brother. And he used to watch us while my parents were off doing stuff. And he would go disappear off into the front yard, you know, come back in smelling kind of funny, maybe 20 minutes later, and the conversation might go something to the effect of, "Gentlemen, there's an intergalactic battle happening in the house this evening. I need you to build the finest spacecraft that have ever been invented by human brains. You have 1 hour." And then, you know, 1 hour later, we'd be running all over the house fighting each other with these Lego spaceships. And that instantly cheered me up. And that got me thinking, man, like memories are really powerful. And holy shit, I kind of feel like I'm time traveling, hanging out in this memory. Even though it's not perfect, you know, it's organic and human and strange and weird. But when you think about it, we're all a bunch of time machines. In the purely organic sense of senescence, you know, our cells are slowly losing the ability to divide the older we get. That's what we perceive as aging. Our ability to go into memories instantaneously just from the smell that you take in. My grandmother wore this really unique perfume, and every time I smell it, I think of her, which is not very often. It'll be a surprise every time it happens. You hear a song that you haven't heard in 15 years, and it reminds you of a person. We all know what I'm talking about. Oh boy. Give me a second. You're the culprit. I'm positive that if I just stuck to one tuning, playing music would be easier. But not by much. Ah, come on, Mike. This is called Time Machine. Cogs and wheels spinning spark, driving alone on a highway in the dark. Steampunk brakes, lone machine, behind my random access memory. I got Legos spread all across my floor. My brothers and I are going to war. Force fields furnished with perfect protection. Spaceship powered by our predilection. I'm a time machine, I'm senescence. The dinosaur book, adolescence, a onesie sleep on my parents' couch, loving me to bed with caring slouch. Cogs and wheels connect with a power train, playing with my RC car in the rain. I'm behind the wheel of my own creation, an 88 mile an hour rumination. I'm a time machine, I am senescence, a dinosaur book, adolescence, a onesie sleep on my parents' couch, loving me to bed with caring slouch. Jump like Indiana Jones down a flight of stairs, avoided hot lava on the kitchen chairs. I saved the whole world from a fierce invasion, an observer in a widening age dilation. I'm a time machine, I am senescence, a dinosaur book, adolescence, a onesie sleep on my parents' couch, loving me to bed with caring slouch. I'm a time machine, I'm senescence, a dinosaur book, adolescence, a onesie sleep on my parents' couch, loving me to bed with caring slouch. It's called Time Machine. Thanks, Tristan. Appreciate it, my friend. It's been a pleasure getting to play some music for you all. Thank you for hanging with me and for listening. It's deeply appreciated. I think I might get out of here and hop onto TikTok for a little while and do some streaming on there. It's been a pleasure. I mean that. Thank you so much. Hopefully I'll see you again sometime. That'd be cool.